All right. So we were talking today about how families are different, how each household may do something different than one another, or each family may do something different. So, to kind of give an example, I decided to give you a glimpse of my home. Now, in my home, it's not like any other home, which is why my title says home. It's not a home. All right. In my home, I have animals. This is a chameleon. It's one of our female chameleons. She had laid about 26, I want to say, eggs. And with laying these eggs, we literally put them in a container and set them to the side. The old saying is you set them and you forget them. And the reason being is because it takes 5 months for them to develop and grow and finally come out of the egg. Now, that being said, this little guy right here that is coming out of his egg, he was not sure that he wanted out. He had been in that egg for about 3 days. He had already used his egg tooth to crack open the egg, and all that was out was his nose. So I was a little nervous for him, and I picked him up and I held him in my hand. And as soon as I held him in my hand, he just kind of slid right out of the egg like he knew what he was supposed to be doing. So they are able to move very quickly after they come out of the egg. So here he is, about 5 minutes, 10 minutes after he came out of the egg. Now, my youngest daughter felt like she absolutely had to hold him and put him in the container. So this is a 9-year-old hen, just to kind of give you an idea how teeny tiny this baby is. It's little. But she felt like she needed to hold him and put him in the container so that he could be warm and get some water. Now we have these guys in our house too. These are called Coatimundes. The one with the black nose and brown face, his name is Skit, and he is a mountain Coatimunde. And we actually got Skit when he was a wee baby. He slept with us. He ran around the house. He played with apples like they were a ball and ate the apple. And then he started climbing curtains and climbing people. And so we got him a friend. Now his friend next to him, her name is Skittles. And Skittles is actually, she is a white-nosed Coatimunde. She's a different kind of Coatimunde. And she was actually bred to go to a zoo. They bred her so that they could sell her to a zoo, and the zoo never picked her up. So they called us and they said, hey, do you want to have a white-nosed Coatimunde? Well, we thought that was quite interesting. So we took it on. Skittles was very nervous. She wasn't around people, so she was very skittish. And it took her a little bit to come out of her shell. But now that she is out, I wish she would go back in, because she's a little on the crazy side. Now, in my house, kids raise animals. Well, 2 out of 3 raise animals. So my youngest raises hedgehogs, and my middle child raises guinea pigs. And they raise these animals, and they help the mamas and they help the babies, and then they sell the babies. But the best thing about this whole thing about my house, my family, my home, is kids are teaching kids. We got neighborhood kids coming in all the time, just want to see the animals. And my kids know these animals personally. and they know what they're like. They know how to react to these animals. And when the animal's not in a good mood, they make sure they tell the kids, it's not a good day for this animal, so we're going to leave him in the cage. So kids teaching kids. So in my house, it's science. You are more than welcome to come visit my house.